push to hold the intelligence agencies accountable for, there's quite a bit of violation of our privacy. And, there should be more of an enforcement of protecting our freedoms as American citizens. These are God-given rights. These are God-given rights. And, such as our rights to privacy, our freedom of speech. And if just these types of issues, these two issues, are freedom of speech, rights to privacy, if just those two issues were dealt with and addressed and enforced, that would make a huge impact on our society. And it would also pull a much higher level of protection, over the lives of the American people. So, and even to simply define what that looks like, for the American people, would be a move in the right direction, just to see somebody enforcing it and defining it. So, because unfortunately, the FBI and the CIA appear to be some of the worst offenders when it comes to that, overstepping the boundaries of our Constitution as far as our rights to privacy, our freedom of expression, especially like I live in California, and this is a huge problem for me personally. They don't want you listening to certain types of videos or media, anything that exposes their wrongdoing of the deep state, radical left, then, honestly, I've had my internet shut down. I have videos freezing up all the time. It appears there's a lot of hacking into our internet. So this is a really big problem. And that's why I said, if only our government would, deal with these two issues and enforce, cause, make that, or cause it to be enforced, and there was accountability in this regard, it would make a huge impact on our lives, especially those of us that are in states like the blue states, where like in California, we're under communism and communist leadership, and I'm personally being censored, and on a very high level it's happening, and it's a very big problem. So I would like to see that change. So anyways, I'd like to submit to you that there are actually very core reasons that are also foundational, that explain why some of these types of actions are taking place. That we're watching these certain things play out, and leaving people confused and feeling betrayed and frustrated, and just a lot of uncertainty. So the example that I gave of Mike Pence, I think that that's a really good example, because it's that type of person that carries that out in the manner that he did. The whole presidency, we were, in a way, we were deceived, and we didn't see it coming. I know I didn't. I was really shocked. So anyways, there's reasons for this. There's core reasons why some of these actions are being played out before us, causing all of this uncertainty, because that is what's causing it. And at times it's even, a sense of betrayal is what we are left with. And we can either explain it away in a manner that is plastered all over the media. You see things. It's very common, if you're just scrolling through media, you see very commonly that people will say, well, that person must be a Mossad agent. Oh, this person is a Zionist, and or deep state operative, or maybe they're being paid off by the CIA. Maybe they're they're afraid, that the CIA is going to assassinate them if they stand up for the right thing, if they do the right thing, if they do what we expect, and they're being paid to do what we voted them in to do. If they do the right thing, then, our concern, we see them not responding the right way, and then at times we think, is it because they're afraid they're going to get, be assassinated or something, or are they being paid off? So it's just this type of uncertainty that I'm referring to, and we see it in the media as well. It's not just government officials. We see it with some of the media as well. That it seems like they're being paid off to deceive us. It's a level of, very high deception that is at work.